Asia today has tigers and king cobras, but 70 million years ago, Asia had dinosaurs with meter-long claws that terrified apex predators and crocodiles 3 times larger than any alive today that crushed turtle shells like crackers. Prehistoric Asia wasn't just dangerous. It was a continental death trap where herbivores evolved weapons deadlier than most modern predators and carnivores developed hunting strategies that guaranteed kills. From the Gobi Desert to tropical islands, every ecosystem produced something that would make survival impossible for anything alive today. Let's start in what's now Mongolia, 70 million years ago during the Cretaceous period. Tarbosaurus bata ruled the Gobi Desert as the apex predator. This wasn't some distant T-Rex relative. This was a 5-ton killing machine specifically adapted to hunt the largest prey in Asia. Tarbosaurus measured 10 meters long as a school bus, with a skull built differently than T-Rex. Where T-Rex had raw, crushing power, Tarbosaurus had precision. Its narrower skull generated 8,000 pounds of bite force concentrated into serrated teeth designed to slice through muscle and bone simultaneously. Not to worry though, it shared its territory with Therizinosaurus, and that's where Asia gets truly bizarre. Therizinosaurus was technically a herbivore. It also had claws 1 meter long, longer than samurai swords, attached to arms that could swing with enough force to disembowel a Tarbosaurus in one strike. Fossil evidence from the Nemegt Formation shows Tarbosaurus avoided adult Therizinosaurus completely. You had a plant eater that terrified the apex predator. These claws weren't for defense. Research published in 2014 by paleontologist Lindsay Zano revealed they were primarily for pulling down tree branches. Unfortunately for anything nearby, a defensive swipe from a branch-pulling tool that weighs 5 tons doesn't care what it hits. Shockingly, Therizinosaurus couldn't even run fast. Its body design made it one of the slowest large dinosaurs in the Cretaceous. It didn't need speed when nothing wanted to fight something that looked like a bear crossed with Edward Scissorhands. But here's what makes Asia worse than other continents. While North America had its tyrannosaurs, Asia developed island ecosystems where evolution went completely insane. Fast forward to 50,000 years ago on the island of Flores in Indonesia. Modern humans had just arrived and discovered Komodo dragons weren't the scariest thing on the island. Flores had stegodon, a dwarf elephant that weighed 300 kilograms and had tusks designed for fighting in dense jungle. You couldn't even hide in trees because Flores also had giant monitor lizards that made modern Komodo dragons look small. These prehistoric monitors measured 2 meters longer than today's dragons and had venom that caused massive blood loss within minutes. Then, 2003 changed everything. Researchers discovered Homo floresiensis, a 1-meter-tall human species nicknamed hobbits that survived on this island for 50,000 years. In case you needed more proof of how deadly this ecosystem was, these humans evolved smaller bodies specifically to require less food in an environment where everything was trying to kill you. Let's move to mainland Asia 9 million years ago. Northern India, Pakistan, and China had something that makes modern bears look friendly. Gigantopithecus blacki stood 3 meters tall as a basketball hoop, and weighed 300 kilograms. That's heavier than a Siberian tiger. Scientists at McMaster University analyzed Gigantopithecus teeth in 2019 and discovered enamel wear patterns indicating a diet of bamboo and tough vegetation. This giant ape had jaw muscles powerful enough to crush bamboo stalks 5 centimeters thick. Talk about evolutionary overkill for eating plants. Unfortunately for anything in its territory, Gigantopithecus was built like a tank that could climb trees. Modern gorillas max out at 180 kilograms. Gigantopithecus was 70% heavier with proportionally longer arms and hands capable of gripping like industrial vices. You had zero chance outrunning it because it didn't need to chase. It controlled forest resources, and any animal trying to compete for food had to deal with a 3-meter ape that could literally reach up and grab prey from trees. No modern predator does this. Even brown bears, which occasionally climb trees, max out at 680 kilograms but can't sustain climbing like primates. Gigantopithecus combined the climbing ability of orangutans with the massive polar bears. Not to worry though. Sharing the rivers of India and Pakistan was something worse. Rhamphosuchus crassidens dominated Asian waterways during the Miocene 8 million years ago. This crocodilian measured up to 11 meters long, nearly twice the length of modern saltwater crocodiles, and weighed close to 3 tons. Modern salties max out at 6 meters and 1 ton. Rhamphosuchus was 3 times heavier. Research by paleontologist Richard Lydekker revealed Rhamphosuchus had a skull measuring 1.8 meters long, with jaws specialized for catching large prey. Its teeth were designed to grip struggling animals and drag them underwater. You couldn't even approach rivers safely because this thing ruled every major waterway across the Indian subcontinent. Shockingly, fossil evidence suggests Rhamphosuchus shared territory with early elephants and hippos. Multiple specimens found near the same fossil sites show it actively hunted megafauna. Modern crocodiles avoid adult elephants. Prehistoric Asian crocs made elephants their primary prey. But here's what makes it worse. While Rhamphosuchus dominated the water, Asia's forests and plains had mammals that evolved capabilities no living carnivore can match. Jump to 45 million years ago in what's now Mongolia. Andrewsarchus mongoliensis roamed the Eocene landscapes as the largest terrestrial carnivorous mammal ever discovered. This predator had a skull measuring 83 centimeters long, larger than any wolf, bear, or big cat that ever lived. Scientists at the American Museum of Natural History estimate Andrewsarchus weighed between 400 and 1,000 kilograms based on skull proportions. That's the size range of a large grizzly bear to a small car. Unfortunately for prey, it had jaws built for crushing bone. Its teeth showed a mix of shearing and grinding surfaces. This wasn't a specialized hunter. This was an opportunistic killer that could take down live prey, scavenge carcasses, and crack open bones for marrow. You couldn't even hide a kill because Andrewsarchus could smell carrion from kilometers away and possessed the bite force to access meat other predators couldn't reach. In case you needed more proof of Asia's nightmare status, Andrewsarchus lived during a time when early whales were just beginning to evolve. Some researchers suggest it may have hunted along shorelines, taking marine mammals in addition to terrestrial prey. Let's go back to Cretaceous Asia, 125 million years ago in what's now China. Yutyrannus huali roamed Liaoning province as a feathered tyrannosaur covered in 15-centimeter-long plumage. This wasn't a small dinosaur. Yutyrannus measured 9 meters long and weighed 1.4 tons. Scientists at the Chinese Academy of Sciences discovered multiple Yutyrannus specimens preserved together in 2012. This proved pack hunting behavior in tyrannosaurs 50 million years before T-Rex evolved. You didn't just have to worry about one 9-meter predator, you had to watch for entire groups. Unfortunately for prey, feathers made Yutyrannus silent. Modern birds of prey use feathers to dampen sound during flight. Yutyrannus likely used the same adaptation for ambush hunting on foot. You couldn't hear a 1.4-ton predator approaching until it was too late. But here's what makes Cretaceous Asia truly insane. While pack-hunting tyrannosaurs terrorized the forests, the plains had something that dwarfed every predator through sheer size alone. Paraceratherium lived across Central Asia 30 million years ago during the Oligocene. This mammal measured 5 meters tall at the shoulder and weighed up to 20 tons. That's taller than a giraffe and heavier than 4 African elephants. It remains the largest land mammal that ever lived. Research published in 2021 analyzed Paraceratherium bone structure and concluded it could browse vegetation 7 meters off the ground. Modern giraffes max out at 5.5 meters. This thing could feed where nothing else could reach. Shockingly, despite being a herbivore, Paraceratherium was effectively invulnerable. Its size meant adult specimens had no natural predators. Even Andrewsarchus, the largest carnivorous mammal, couldn't take down a healthy adult. You couldn't kill something that weighed 20 tons and could kick with enough force to shatter bones. No modern Asian animal combines the size, strength, and hunting efficiency of these prehistoric specialists. Saltwater crocodiles are apex predators today, but they max out at 6 meters. Rhamphosuchus reached 11 meters and hunted elephants. Tigers are the largest cats in Asia, weighing up to 300 kilograms. Tarbosaurus weighed 5 tons. Modern bears are powerful, but Gigantopithecus was 70% heavier and could climb trees. Andrewsarcus had a skull larger than any living land predator. Every modern Asian predator is a downgrade from what existed before. The evolutionary pressure in prehistoric Asia created specialists at every level. Herbivores evolved defensive capabilities that made them deadlier than most carnivores. Paraceratherium became so large that nothing could hunt it. Predators evolved hunting strategies that guaranteed success rates modern animals can't match. Even island ecosystems pushed species to extremes. Dwarf elephants with combat tusks, human species that evolved smaller to survive, monitor lizards with venom that caused fatal hemorrhaging. That's the reality of prehistoric Asia. From the Gobi Desert to Indonesian islands, from Indian rivers to Chinese forests, every ecosystem was a death trap, whether herbivores had meter-long claws or weighed 20 tons. The predators hunted in packs or crushed bones like breadsticks, and the environment offered zero safe spaces. Modern Asia has dangerous animals. Prehistoric Asia had animals that made danger look like a survival requirement.